very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Yes. Do you have a good basketball IQ, Shaq?
No. Didn't need it.
Why?
Because it had the ES.
Now I'm really hungry.
Both sandwiches.
Let's
right
get it
in your
down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Minnesota Timberwolves in Houston. Taking a look at Houston, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting this split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. It's a very good team they're up against. They're just not going to lay down for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Towns is out there with John Luke, and it's Keller in the point guard. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Flash.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Now the dish to Levine. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Here's Flash. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Flash. Gray dishes to Martin. Here's Decker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stolen. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. It's rebounded by Towns.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Wiggins. That's good. Wiggins has got 6.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Flash. Oh! Yeah.
Snapchat, how did I do this? No. Oh, no. What is? No.
You can see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. Clark, when he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, you know, special.
And Kevin, you're right. He definitely had a clear path on that one. Very little defense being played right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Flash, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Flash. Wiggins with the block. They retain possession. Gray passes to Flash. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Passes it to Levine. Floats one up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Levine. Wiggins drives in. No good off the front iron. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Flash passes to Martin. Another miss by Martin.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Wiggins, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will return possession. Rockets trail, Flash in a 2-guard, and it's Gray in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. In the corner, it's Martin. Here's Flash, covered by Wiggins, and Flash gets it. To go.
That's a very crafty move right there. When you're giving up height, it's time to unleash the fadeaway.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He finished with 39 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
3-pointer, Martin, and that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Flash, covered by Wiggins. Flash passes to Gray. Here's Flash, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not phased. at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And here are the Rockets now. Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Flash. Thompson with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Keller passes to Thompson. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Flash. Decker kicks to Gray. Goes up again, and the jumper is good. Gray's got his second basket of the night.
Well, it's obvious the difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active. Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The free throw drops for Towns. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Flash. 8 points for him. He kicks to Decker. Pass to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Flash. And it's Lure with the rebound.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Keller passes to Lure. Wiggins dishes to Lure. That's tipped. Shoot from the right block, and it's blocked. Here's Flash. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
Feeds it to Wiggins. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession for the Rockets. Brewer is checked in for Martin. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Flash. Timberwolves also checked. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close. game going on here. For joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals.
Talk about a terrific game for Brewer. He has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. John Lure's out there with Towns, and it's Keller in at the 1 spot. Here's Levine. A steal. Here's Flash. And too long on the shot.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And the 3 off target.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Levine kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Here's Keller. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. That'll be a kickball. And stolen by Wiggins.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Flash passes to Harden. Kicks to Gray. Harden right side. And there's the pass to Flash. Shot clock at 5. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Keller. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Flash misses.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Towns, no luck.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Flash, he drains the quick shot. Flash has got 10 points in the game.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Flash. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Good on the shot. Levine's got his second bucket.
Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center.
Okay.
Looking at Houston, a tough loss for them in game
Okay,
3.
you don't have to believe me. I don't care.
They are confident that with a few tweaks, they'll fare better
My
tonight.
career, question mark.
Trailing 2-1 in this series, really a huge game 4 on their home court. If they can't even the series tonight, their hopes of emerging from this series diminish significantly, do they not, Shaq?
They do, Ernie. Pay attention. I'm about to give you a Shaqism. You know what a Shaqism is?
I think I'm about to
The Shaqism is I'm going to say something, and it may sound crazy, like it's not making sense, but you have to go back and analyze what I'm about to say. It's not technically a must-win, but it is a must-win in a practical sense. Anyway.
All I want these Negroes carry ball
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Greg Anthony and Clark Hill.
Two-way guard, 6'6".
He gotta get his stuff locked up.
I don't have PlayStation Plus. I'm broke.
Hey, so we gotta come down here. Those people are actually down Hey, Brando. Dope Island.
The 2K Sports
What overall is this man?
Shoes. Okay.
It's not me, I promise. It's not me.
And tonight, it will be the Houston Rockets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. Looking at Minnesota, they were unable to grab one on the road in Game 4. But back on their home court, we'll see if what they need is a little home cooking. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing elimination on the road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller. They really need to concentrate.
What, can I do the move?
Well, I'm not a big fan of the phrase must win.
I do, but it's not
tonight
like
is a must win. Because if you don't, this
yeah. Oh, Adrian got it down. Hey, I see you. That's a broke move.
2K Sports welcomes you to NBA Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Hill with Doris Burke.
Oh, that's a catch. Oh, I got it. I'm my fault, Brandon. I got you.